is this the day that you're catching us live and direct with none other than old school. And you know myself, Master of Ceremonies, Reek. Hopefully y'all's having a good night tonight. You know, you're getting into something that's maybe it's kind of tight or something. Who knows what you're doing?
Hey,
You know?
hey, 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 people. It's Thursday already.
Already.
And weeks are flying.
Right.
Time is flying, Jones. You better just try to keep up with it. It'll fly by you.
Right.
You know, summer's almost here.
It
Thank the
definitely
Lord.
is. Right.
How y'all doing?
Time to
Hope we can catch up with you. Go
right.
ahead, Lee.
Right. I was gonna say time to pull out the nice toys if you got a nice vehicle and
That's right.
bend some corners in the sun.
And if you got license.
That too. Well, it's some that still do that. Oh,
Right,
I better
right.
take these back streets.
Right, right. Yeah, and then get backed up. And then get backed up.
Right.
Right?
Oh,
Get
sir,
backed up.
can I see your license and
Yeah, get
your
backed up.
insurance?
Get backed up. Backed up.
Right.
Backed up into some shit, right?
Is that the marijuana I smell? It's not legal
All
in our
that.
state yet.
All that. All that. All
Right.
that. You got to be careful. We
Right.
ain't knocking it.
Right.
Smoke is smoke out.
Smoke. Unless you
Yeah.
blowing the blow by.
Yeah. You blow by.
Blow by.
Just wasting your good lungs.
Right.
You know?
Getting ticketed for blow by, that's real wrong. Shit. I'm ticketing you because this is blow by.
Right. I just got to talking to the big man. He called me right back. He was
Okay.
at work.
Okay.
How y'all doing, everybody? What's up? Hey, everybody, all the fellas, Lisa, all the gentlemen, Larry, you know? Yeah, and all the rest of y'all,
Mm-hmm.
you know? Jesus is Lord, brother, man. We ain't heard from you in a good while.
Tony Styles.
All y'all.
A Channel of Choice.
Everybody.
Black Knight Williams. Everybody that tunes in the Too Cool to kind of have a conversation about something that's real. You know, we don't want to talk about this fairy tale stuff that's going on.
Exactly.
You know, the mainstream news do enough of that.
Exactly.
You know? Playing that trial every day after day. Who knows what the ending of that thing
Exactly.
is
That gets to be. My daughter told me that, Reek. She said, "Daddy, don't watch that if you can help it,
Right.
because all it'll do is aggravate you,
Mm-hmm.
and it does aggravate.
Raise your blood pressure from all that craziness they talking.
Because that's what he's talking crazy. The other prosecutor, you know." I mean, talking about how high or low he was. Fuck all that.
Right.
You know, it didn't matter, like I said before, if he had amphetamines and whatever the fuck else,
right,
versus apple juice.
Right, because it'd be those others that have amphetamines and they get treatments and things like that. Oh, you need to go to treatment.
Oh, they get even treated.
You remind me of my brother.
Yeah, they even get treated right.
Right.
You know, before they get through in the squad car.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's all right down. Everybody knows what it is. Even the Caucasian people that I done encountered with, they even said that it was just outright not right.
Right.
You know?
Anybody can see that. Stevie Wonder can see it.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. So you know, right. Like Mama used to tell me, you can't get out of the good king's eyesight with none of that. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, so again, you're gonna be, we're gonna let him take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but they showing it every day, and it'll be nicely done when it's done.
Right.
You know what I mean? It'll be nicely
done. Like I always
said,
when the people that's handing out all this tragedy amongst the people, when something comes their way, what's the first thing they say?
Oh my God!
Right.
Oh my God! Oh, not old Lucifer.
Right.
You know, yeah, not old Lucifer. All the time, and they ain't never sat a day in the church.
Right.
You know, or either read a verse out of the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! And they ain't nothing but full of flames.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're so full of flames, it's blowing out their ass. You know what I mean? They smell like butane.
Right.
You know?
Butane. Right.
You know?
Ether.
Yeah, right. Ether.
Old ether.
Yeah. Oh, badass people.
Right.
You know? But other than that, again, we ain't trying to get on to that situation. We just was passing through it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And saying something about it.
Right.
Because that is a big thing
Mm-hmm.
right now. You know what I mean? And too bad, you understand, that it blew the world up like it did.
Yeah, the
but
world.
It did.
Right.
You watch it, you know, like I said before, babies got a chance to see that. You killed that man softly. You suffocated him.
Right.
You suffocated him alive. He might as well have been buried alive.
Mm-hmm.
You know that, man?
Mm-hmm.
You know? Yeah, that's what it was. You know? Yeah. That's that food.
Yeah, that's that.
Food.
Yeah, food.
But again, how y'all doing again? We just trying to see has everybody's week been going pretty good, and hoping and praying that it has.
Mm-hmm.
Hope somebody's in there. Come on back with some feedback.
Hopefully.
You know.
Then again, you know how they do on my channel. They try to let's keep him in the background.
You know,
Communicating with nobody.
You know, but that's like I said before, ain't nothing you can do about that.
Nothing I can do. I don't control it.
You know, ain't nothing they can do about that. You know, because you know, what's gonna be is gonna be big, and that's the way that is.
Now, what you think about the DMX situation?
Who?
The rapper DMX.
What's up with?
Okay, now I done heard. I don't know if anybody else has heard this. I heard. Okay, they said the news media reported. Oh, he had an overdose. He had a heart attack.
Now, what's the name is dead, ain't it? DMC.
You talking about
Jam
Master Jay from
Run DMC, the very first one that got shot out there in New
Yeah,
York.
yeah.
Well, yeah. What was his name? Grandmaster Flash. Run DMC. Wasn't it? What they
Jam
call-
Master Jay. Jam Master J.
Yeah, did I say it right? Jam Master J.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, so they
Did
said.
they used to groove together? No.
No.
But they know each other.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what's going on?
Okay.
You know, because
they reported that he had an overdose. They said of drugs. They didn't say what kind of drugs. They said overdose of drugs. And he had
Is
a
he
heart
dead?
attack. No, he's in the hospital.
Thank the Lord.
They said he's in a vegetative state.
Oh wow.
But then something comes out later and says he had just had that vaccine shot.
Oh boy.
So
before
that happened,
his overdose took in place.
Yeah. So is that the drug that he had that
oh boy
that caused that?
What it related to? You're right. You know, see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, ain't no telling what the fuck they might want to shoot in you.
Right.
You know, you dig? You know, that's sad. Let's pray for him though.
Most definitely.
Pray for you, brother. You know, hope and pray everything will be all right.
Right. And I would have to say that is reached out to a while back ago, you know, to try to, you know, be interviewed. You know, he got a lot of channels you got to go through. So
did you get it?
No, I wasn't successful, but
you didn't catch him.
Yeah, but hopefully,
well, he probably caught you. You know, and he probably was so busy.
True.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He'd probably like to get back to you too. That's something else though. But we still pray for you, bro.
And then what's so crazy? I want to say, what's it? I think it's the New York Post or whatever. They were reporting, oh, well, he lost some homes. Oh, what's that got to do with what he's going through now?
What do you mean? They're talking about just because his money got shaky with him?
Yeah, in the past, they're talking about that.
So
like,
what?
I'm like, what's that got to do with him?
What the fuck does that mean? You lost some homes.
Right.
People lose cars, homes, their life.
Right.
All kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's nothing.
Right.
You know, he probably had extravagant homes.
Right.
You know what I mean? Homes that, you know, was too much money for anybody to be fucking with in the first place.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, that don't mean he can't come back and get another one.
Right.
You know, that don't mean he's broke.
That don't mean that either. Exactly.
Right? You know, that don't mean his pot is gone. Shit. You know, he lost some homes. So what? They're always trying to cut a motherfucker down.
Yeah, when you're down. Like, okay, so what how does that add
what
to
does
the
a
story?
home got to do with the man's health?
Right.
You know? Yeah, goodness gracious. There goes them corned beefers again.
Most definitely. And I know I have to say this. They are the main ones probably
Of course.
behind
Creating all that shit.
all of this, all
All
across
that
the
shit,
globe.
everything.
Even down to, not
Everything.
letting so many people in here. And hey, if you're catching this and you're appreciating what we're saying, hey, hit the thumbs up. If you can actually say something within the chat, do that too. But I know a lot of times they try to say, well, he doesn't offer the live chat. That's the lie. I got my live chat on all the time. They're just hindering you from, being
Getting
able to
us.
comment. Right.
Yeah, you just can't get to us.
Right.
You know? So it's a bunch of BS. What they doing to others, they're trying to do with us.
Right.
You know?
But in some ways, like I said, I always say, I might take it as a privilege and an honor if they got the Honorable Louis Farrakhan totally banned from this platform,
shit.
then you know
What's up with us.
Right.
Right. And so, and he's a nothing but a godly sent brother.
Right.
And ain't no sense in the man is almost 90 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he been telling it like it is for days.
Right.
So, I mean, why do you, again, there's no need in trying to run from what's reality.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, try to help educate people with these things.
Right.
So all these things don't continue to occur.
Right.
You dig it? I mean, we got the little ones coming up, man. You know what I mean?
But see, the thing is, it seems like they want to keep touting that same story. Oh, not Abraham Lincoln. George Washington and his wood teeth. No, it turns out George Washington's teeth were slaves' teeth.
That's right.
It wasn't no wood teeth.
That's right.
It was slaves' teeth.
That's right.
His slaves.
He's motherfucking right. His slaves. The ones he made, too. Yeah. He had some mixed children.
Oh, most definitely.
All of them.
He's
All of
some black lineage running
All
around
of
with
All
old
All of them.
rotten dentures.
All of them.
George Washington.
All them old cats.
Right.
All them old cats. Couldn't get enough of that shining brown. See, if you look in the Bible, see, black is supposed to be evil and dark and mysterious,
negative.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
And so they wanted some motherfucking brown sugar, Jack. You understand?
Let me get some of them sugar walls.
And I'm not mad at them, but don't get mad at us when vice versa when they turn it around when one of y'all when one of them Caucasian women want to say, hey, look at him. I'd like to try him.
And him too.
Right. And him too. You know what I mean? The Lord made everybody.
Right.
Come on now, let's just keep it real, Jack. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody to keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you see a lot of people all light-skinned and high yellow and different colors. You know what I mean?
Right.
That shit been going on.
Mm-hmm.
And even down south where the shit started.
Right.
But they want to make a big thing out of it.
My daughter doesn't do that. My son doesn't do that.
All that kind
of
shit.
Goddamn lie.
All they want to hang a motherfucker for, they fucked Emmett Till up. And he didn't even whistle at the bitch.
Right. And it turns out later, well, we already knew, but it comes out she was lying the whole time.
All the time. She liked him.
He probably said, no.
She liked him.
All right.
Right. She liked his clean, fast ass, coming out of the go. Sharp as a tack.
Right.
He wasn't no southern country motherfucker.
Right.
His folks might have been. That motherfucking boy was dressed to kill.
You
know what I mean? I looked at him. You seen him when he was in them younger pictures?
Yeah.
He was a
but
sharp
you said it, dressed to kill.
Right. And they
What's she doing with them fancy dubs on? I ain't got none of that goddamn shit.
Right. Where you get them pointed toe shoes, boy? All that kind of shit.
It take me a couple paychecks about 3 or 4 years to get anything like that.
All that. And I was looking at the basketball playoffs and shit. How they did the brother, the black brother, John McLeod. You know how they showed all kind of racism back in the 40s and shit.
Right.
When they just the hunky boys didn't want to play the black boys. The white
I'm only
boys.
playing my ethnicity. It's only right.
Didn't want to play. What I mean by the hunky boys, y'all call us the N word. So I just use that word, as a phrase to what everybody knows, right, of what's going on. They didn't want nobody, and that ain't been that long ago, man.
Yeah, they make it seem like, oh, that was so long ago. No,
that ain't been that long
you
ago.
could count on your hand in the decades of what it was.
All that shit.
Come on.
Boxing, football, and so again, good people. Well, like I said before, we're not. Well, we may say things out of our mouth that may sound different, but we're not race facing.
Right.
Like.
Well, he ain't late, but he's still here. Paul Mooney said, I'm dealing with this situation. It was here before I came. What they've been doing.
You motherfucking right. Been here.
And it'll be here probably after I'm gone.
Exactly. My dad said that. I think he said it'll never change.
Right.
You know that? And I'm starting to, I always believe my papa anyway.
Right.
But it's starting to be even more.
Mm-hmm.
You see what's happening,
right?
Don't you? Motherfuckers getting choked out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they've been burning us up and swinging us up through trees.
Mm-hmm.
And we was hoping that all that shit would stop. Ain't
right.
nothing. Hey, man, these motherfuckers, man, I know one thing. They don't want no civil wars. You know what I mean? Because, that's all that shit can do.
Right.
Is continue to bring more
destruction.
More.
In a way that I don't think nobody wants to see. Nobody wants to see
habits.
But
more bad.
I figure it like this. Think about, they say slave ships and things. Well, it was some slaves that didn't want to be slaves. They,
jumped over in the
I'm jumping off.
Jumped in the sea.
Yeah.
You go down in that sea, I bet you find a whole lot of skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
You know that the sharks didn't eat.
Right.
Motherfucking with their babies.
Mm-hmm.
You motherfucking right. I'm not finna do nothing for you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Motherfucking right. Old pirate-looking motherfucker.
Yeah.
One leg.
Yeah. And yes, we're talking about your ancestors. Right. They wasn't right.
Yeah, one-eyed motherfucker with a stub on your shoe.
Right.
For your foot. Something fucked you up then because you were doing wrong.
Right. You was traipsing where you wasn't supposed to be traipsing
wrong. You were doing wrong. You damn near got your nuts cut out. So you had to put a wooden leg on you. Yeah, man. And an old hook arm. Extra hook. You know what I mean? And then a gassed out eye.
Mm-hmm.
A patch over your eye.
Yeah, gouge your eye out so you can see something.
Oh, you're half alive. You know what I mean?
So when they talk about zombies, you're the zombie.
Motherfucker.
Not of the living dead for real.
All that. So, monster mash. You dig? So, again, we ain't talking about nobody in particular.
In particular,
we're just
no.
Talking.
Right.
So let us talk.
Right.
Let the motherfucking conversation flow. So folks can flow right along with us.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of south at the mouth.
Shoot.
I was watching Maddox last night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What was it, Maddox? Yeah, I think it was. It was Maddox. Yeah. You can. The people talk kind of south at the mouth. No, Adam 12. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
where they get that from. I'll be seeing the youngsters say, "Oh, there go 12." They get that Adam 12.
Yeah, Adam 12.
The police.
All right. I was just people shit. I was channel searching. That's all. That's all. Nothing on TV, so I was just popping around and caught a little couple sketches and shit. But again, we just want to let you know, Jack, that we trying to have peace with you all.
Peace.
With everybody. When I say you all, That's everybody.
What was
You
that
see-
old Michael Jackson song? Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Yeah,
Come on. You do your thing over there, and I can do mine
You see how they
over
been
here.
treating the Asians? Pushing them down and shit.
But the thing is, why are you drawing a spotlight on it? You could draw the
Right.
spotlight on anybody.
Right.
Well, what about this brother? What about this
Right,
sister?
Not just
Not
them.
just them.
Right.
Why is it just that?
Like they've been the only ones.
Right.
You've been bombing them for years. You know?
Yeah, didn't
Right?
don't talk about Japan,
Right.
Hiroshima, and all
Right,
that.
all that.
Oh, it was all right then.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Right.
Come
right.
on now.
Fighting them. And now you want to marry with them. And kids and, and try to keep peace. We done fucked them up.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ali said, fuck you. I'm not going nowhere.
Right. He said, they ain't do nothing to me.
People ain't done
Nothing to me.
A yellow man, Yeah. And
But
we-
see, they get this ideology sort of, oh, this is what we think, so you should think it too. No, I don't think like you. I don't think like a animal.
Right.
Because that's how I consider you an animal.
Right.
Some beast stuff. Let's make some kind of bomb where it obliterate all kind of generations.
Right.
That'll be a good thing. No.
You should be scared to be alive.
Right.
Anybody
It's for the
in
greater good of the country. They ain't letting nobody in. I mean, there's people in here, but they ain't letting nobody in. I can't control it. Hey, if any of y'all, if you're not driving, if you're not
Can they call
tied
you,
up
Nick?
with, let me try to throw up the hotline, see if anybody
I'll give you a
rings
buzz.
in real quick.
Yeah, because we here, folks. Right?
Yep. Let me turn that.
I be calling your phone. I can't get through.
It's probably because it's all linked with this. Oh, we ain't letting him talk to nobody.
No shit. This fucker goes right into the answer service.
Let's see.
Every day. I'll let you hear it when I get a chance.
Let me find the number. Oh, Cadillac J. Justice said driving, checking in, enjoying the show. Oh, well, that's what's up, Cadillac J.
We
Justice.
finally get somebody.
Yeah, Cadillac J. Justice.
What's up,
he's
boss?
driving. Yeah, you don't need to get no either texting on your phone behind the wheel. That'll be another reason. But yeah, we
That's
seen
all
you.
right.
You were texting when you were driving.
That's all right.
so-
Hopefully you got your headphones.
Right.
And something that you can work with where you ain't gotta do nothing but keep your hands on your steering wheel, bro.
Right.
You dig? But it's good to hear from you. Glad somebody come on in.
Okay,
Thank
I'm
you,
about to
Lord.
put up the hotline. I just gotta copy paste it. Let me see. Select all, copy. So then, if the people that can't come in, you can actually call in. That'll be beneficial too. And I know this. If you type in my channel name and you go to the desktop, it'll show like I ain't even live. You got to actually go in to the videos to see that I'm live. So that's how they hinder it right there too. So it's like, oh, well, you weren't live. Yeah, I was. I don't control your platform.
Yeah.
Okay, about to have it posted. Let me just send it. The hotline is posted. You can go ahead and if you're able to see the number,
Get on in.
call on in, call on up, say what's going on.
And happy Thursday to you.
Right, happy Thursday. Hopefully, tomorrow's Friday, you're getting paid, and maybe you put that last payment on, that your ride you're getting worked on or whatever.
Just looking forward to the end of the week
That too.
for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Some rest and peace.
And make sure to get it in, because you heard old school earlier. These weeks fly by, and them weekends fly even faster. So
Yeah, they do.
get in everything you want to get in.
We just
Get
got
into
through with Easter, didn't we?
Yeah, we sure did. That flew by.
Happy belated Easter, everybody.
Right.
And many more to you.
And many more.
Many more.
Our line is open. Hey, if you ain't able to, hopefully you're able to see that, because I know sometimes if it says you can't even chat, they won't even show the hotline number. But those that can see it, hey, hit the number, call in, and whatever you want to voice your opinion on. Hey,
Let's talk a while.
let's talk about it.
Cypress been on?
He's on right now.
Is he?
Mm-hmm. What's it mean to be a man, man? You gotta smoke blow by and drink bad liquor and yell at your audience.
And lie about pimping. Yeah,
I know back in 1920, I was doing this and that.
Yeah.
I had a double R.
Had the nerve to check me. You know? Remember?
Mm-hmm.
You thinking motherfucker didn't know that.
Right.
You know?
But when we actually got in touch, it was none of that extra harsh talk. None of it.
Right. And then starting to be a copycat.
Mm-hmm.
When they starting to use
Right.
God's tones and
Oh,
things.
biting bastard.
When they starting to use God's
Yeah.
tones. You know?
God said.
Right. You got more?
Lisa Smith said, hey, y'all more like they have no teeth. Oh, yeah.
What's up, lady? How you doing, sister?
She said, forgot to put in their teeth. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Talk about Cypress?
Yeah, ciphers. Baby Huey. With the one big tooth that they got left in their cranium. I hate to see how they bite some corn.
Motherfucker call himself a Mac. Yeah. His fingers are...
That'd be the challenge. They always talk about how, yeah, I was at the casino and I was getting at these young bros. Why don't you get, if your confidence level's up so high, get at them without that in there and see how it goes.
Right. That motherfucker's fingernails is abnormal. You know? Oh,
Right.
shit.
It's fun occasionally to go in every now and then, but when you got people that copy and act like they're not and all this kind of
We gotta
stuff.
fight back.
Right,
We
right.
gotta talk back, you know? That's all. We just talking back, you know?
What they call it, roasting or signifying or whatever you
call
what
yourself
moniker you
doing.
want to put it on.
Right. Check yourself.
Capping, whatever.
Check yourself. Check yourself.
But it's all based in reality what we talking. Ain't none of that fairy
Right.
tale.
We ain't talking about, did you read my book, man?
Go buy my book.
Yeah.
The
we
course
ain't-
starts at this much.
We ain't got no books.
I'm breaking on little high school kids.
We ain't got no books. The book is what we say to you each and every day.
Right.
You know,
That
that
you
we
catch
get a
up with
chance
us.
to talk to you about. That's the book. We don't have to label no book.
Right. But you
You know?
think about it, when people come on that religiously, they need that money. That's their job. They try
Oh,
to make
yeah.
it seem like I'm this big player.
Oh,
No, they're
yeah.
playing you
Right. Asking for
out the pocket.
asking for money.
Right.
Yeah, we ain't asked you for a nickel, have we?
No.
Never.
No.
Never. They never ask you for a nickel. Just like enjoy talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I appreciate when people say, "Oh, hey, I'm showing love." Hey, that's different because that's out of what
Amen.
y'all
That's what
feel
you
like
wanna
you want to
do.
do. But ain't like, yes, I'm gonna down talk you if you don't give me nothing. Nah, ain't none of that. Shoot,
Yeah.
it's really hard out here in this life,
And
really.
I bet you if I take my magnifying glass and go through the book, I bet you I'm gonna find a whole lot of words that are misspelled.
Right. The Dirge, isn't that supposed to be dog? The Dirge. And I'm not familiar with Dirge.
You know? Yeah. You know, since you got so many degrees,
That
right?
too.
You know, how many degrees do you really got?
Right.
You
Because
know?
really the degrees is really for comprehension of passing tests.
Right. What do
You
you
know.
do? Did you even finish high school?
Hmm.
You know? No, really though. You know, a lot of people who say they did this and did that, and ain't went no past the 8th grade. You know that?
Right. But another thing that's sad, and they don't talk about it. Yeah, I mean, it could be people getting out the mud in the streets. hey, put something away, because if you ain't got no job, you ain't got nothing waiting at you at the
no,
end.
that's motherfucking right.
Hmm.
Mama always taught me that.
Hmm.
Yeah, put something up, Jack.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
For another day,
Hmm.
not just a rainy day, another day.
Another day.
You know what I mean? Got tomorrow to come. That's what she used to say. If it's the good Lord's
Right.
will.
See, this
You know?
this worldly world will trick you, like, oh, you don't even have to think about tomorrow. That tomorrow will come. You putting it out your mind because you're living fast.
Right.
You know,
But
oh,
it might not come.
I have all these bras around me all forever. I'm forever looking cute.
Did you hear what I said? But it might not come.
It might
to
not
you,
come to
to
you.
you.
True.
You know, you might get your ass tore off.
True.
You know what I mean?
But then those that do make it to the end,
right.
What do you really have?
Right. And so have some common sense. That's what you need
right.
to have.
Common sense.
That's what you need to have.
Right.
Have some sense.
First of all, before everything else will come after that. Common sense gotta be the mainstay.
That's right. That's right. Have some common sense. You know, what they dancing in there, ain't they?
Might be. I never understood how people. Oh, I got all my windows open. It's 12 midnight. Nobody sees me.
You see him bouncing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see it.
Exercising.
I don't know what he doing. And we ain't being no peeping times, y'all. They do got his windows wide open, so you see everything. Right.
And they jumping around like a orangutan. Like a loose monkey.
I want somebody to see me.
Yeah.
Look at me.
But again, Brother Cypress, we wish you well.
Well,
You know, don't get us wrong.
hopefully you don't have to fleece the little children no
We
more.
wish you well. We wish you well. And I'm not gonna say nothing like you said something about us, nothing, negative. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you said something negative. You know, I could say all kind of negative things.
What's so crazy? They act like they don't check my channel. People be checking my channel, all kinds of people. Just because they got these phony, false, low views on there, don't mean people ain't checking. Like, what's he saying?
Ain't listening in.
Right.
Ain't
You listening?
in.
Oh, you said this about me? Yeah.
Right. Yeah, we said something.
The line is open. You can actually call in too.
Said something about you in the right kind of way.
Right way.
You know,
in a real way.
They said nothing negative.
Right.
You know, I mean,
Now, infamous Lisa Smith, she done said, about the teeth, but I mean, she's calling it how she sees it. So,
right. That's what she sees.
Right, or don't see.
That's what she, right.
I don't see pearly whites to the left or to the right.
Right. You know, aged man. You dig? Thank the Lord. I'm getting up in age. I love it. I want to get old.
Mm-hmm.
You dig it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I want to stay healthy.
That too.
And vibrant.
Right.
And doing good things and
right. I don't want to
doing
get
the right thing.
Full of so many spirits where I tear up my nice Cadillac, my nice hog, or anything like that.
You're just polluting your inside.
Right.
Polluting Magoo.
Magoo.
Yeah, you just polluting. You're like a big ball of shit. Like, what's the name? Mike Epson says. Mike Epson, dirty bastard. You're like a big black ball of shit coming out of cow's ass.
Mm.
You know that song. Yeah. But I'm saying though, if you don't take care of yourself, that's all you are. You ain't really
right.
A big piece of toxins.
Right.
Right. Right.
And be swear you're preaching the gospel.
All that. You're full of shit.
Nobody can challenge what I did or live what I live. You're right. Nobody lived and walked in your shoes.
Right.
You're correct about that.
Ain't nobody trying to walk in them kind of shoes.
Right.
You know what I mean? Ain't nobody trying to walk in them kind of shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else wants Stetsons, and Gators,
right.
Lizards. You know what I mean? You had, what they call them? the shoes that you had was, you know, what's that one store that used to have them shoes? You know, for every Payless.
Payless.
Yeah.
The imitation.
Yeah, Payless, all that kind of shit. You know, you're phony
Phony.
with that shit. You're phony with that shit. Don't be phony.
Right.
Don't be
But
phony.
claim you're OG and original.
Don't be
Come
phony,
on now.
man. Don't be phony, man.
I peeped the phony from
Where's that?
anybody.
Where's that picture that was supposed to come out?
Oh,
Phony
yeah,
baloney.
yeah.
Phony baloney.
Mm-hmm.
Phony baloney. They didn't even let they made a couple sketches.
Sketches.
You know, and they didn't even go no further. You know? No, not a bit.
Wasted
What
all your
happened?
money.
What happened? Yeah, if you even had your
Yeah,
money.
yeah,
If you even had
your money in it.
Somebody
True.
else might have put something
Right.
for those little plots and
Right.
shit. That didn't turn out to be shit,
Nothing.
did it?
Nothing. It
Yeah.
hasn't.
You know, has it? And that's been what, over 2 years ago, right?
Mhm. Right.
You know, didn't do nothing.
Nothing.
Are you listening, bro? When you talking that shit, you talking that
Right.
shit. You know?
Hopefully it's hitting to your heart.
Yeah. This construction man.
Yeah. Like, huh?
Yeah, that's right. I am a construction man. I
Mhm.
construct shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Construct and conduct. You know? Yeah.
But you ain't got these degrees, man.
That's right. That's right. I got a couple, you know, I got a few, you know, yeah. I got my high school degree. And I've been to college a little while.
Right.
You know what I mean? And took some courses with some other shit. Some shit like what the fuck you putting out, hazardous waste.
Hazardous waste. Right. Steering these
You know?
little young brothers wrong.
Yeah, man.
This is how you
Dump side
come at
shit.
a woman. You be
Yeah.
all aggressive.
Right. You ready to knock her in the head.
She's gonna love it.
I wish you would knock my daughter in the head. I wish you would hit my baby in the head. You know, and I ain't never hit her in the
Doctor
head.
be hitting you with that that embalming injection.
Yeah. Hey, especially if I ain't never hit her in her head.
Right.
You understand?
Mhm.
Yeah, the fuck I'm gonna swallow somebody else hitting her in her head.
Right.
You know? I don't give a fuck what she done did. But she gonna be taught right to do whatever she wanna do.
Right.
You know what I mean? And if you tolerate, you know, her behavior, that's right, but because she was raised with good behavior.
Mhm.
To treat all people nice.
Right.
Ugly boys, the good-looking boys, she's sweet to everybody.
Right.
But if you think that you can just, you know, get over by treating the broad, you know what I mean, by the way you think, oh, she needs discipline. You know what I mean?
Right.
Man, you better go and leave and don't come back. You know what I mean? Go hide some motherfucker.
Go hide, or you be
Go hide, Jack.
hiding underground
Go
with
hide.
the boll weevils.
Yeah, you motherfucker pushing up daisies, Jack.
Huh.
You know? Talking about beating them. My mama taught me that. Putting your hands on bitches.
Mhm.
You know, putting it on people. On people.
On people, period.
Period. Yeah, people will fuck you up, man.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You can, especially, that goes to show that you ain't shit. Your Peter ain't shit and you ain't
Right.
shit.
No
You can't-
game,
you
nothing.
You can't maneuver nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? That you gotta, you know, try to force somebody to make somebody. You know, and then I don't want to do that anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's gonna be the.
Anyway, the bitch
I'd
gonna
be
be
scared
gone
to
anyway.
cut my throat at
She
night.
gonna
or
be
something.
gone anyway.
Right.
You know, after a while,
Mhm.
you know, not too long either.
Right.
She gonna, you know, niceness. I remember an old man told me that.
Hmm.
You know, my daddy was like that.
Mhm.
Nice.
Nice.
You know, all you gotta do is be nice.
Right.
I think I said that.
But
before,
see,
too.
what these type of people that's preaching this preach, they think being nice means you being a sucker. There's a difference.
No, there's a big difference, brothers.
Huh.
Big difference. You know, it ain't about being no sucker like, oh, that nigga bought that woman ice cream and everything. So what, nigga? You're supposed to tilt the soil. You know what I mean? And buy something. You know what I mean? Now and then you get your thing together. Everybody, what'd she buy you? Ooh, look what I got for Christmas. I got a Rolls Royce from my girl. You
And
dig it?
it all started off from me buying that little ice cream.
cone. Yeah. Motherfucking right, you know?
Shoot.
I mean, so again, you just can't take it upon your own in your own hands to try to discipline someone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're already grown and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? That ain't too cool.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, even your children. You know, you can talk to them. You know what I mean? It's in the Bible to spare the rod. You know what I mean? To spank a kid's little ass if you don't want them. You want them to grow up and learn something.
Right.
You know, but that's your child,
Mm-hmm.
and that's that's what you're supposed to do. But somebody else's somebody else's grown up, or you know somebody else's daughter or son, and you think you're gonna make them do this and make them do that. You ain't gonna do nothing but make your own way hard. You know what I
Right.
mean? You know, that's all. You're just gonna make your way hard, bro. You know, and that's why, you know, a lot of pimps, you know, and the real pimps, I knew some real good ones. You know what I mean? That didn't beat up their bitches and
Right.
shit. They didn't have to.
Didn't have to.
You know what I mean? And had 4 and 5 deep. You dig it?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have to. But anytime you start slapping a bitch, giving her black eyes, busting her teeth and mouth open and cutting her head and shit and get my money, you know, all that. That's worse than slavery. You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that ain't, you know, that ain't, the bitch gonna get my money, all right. She gonna go get that money and go buy a big butcher knife and motherfucking do the bobbit to you. You know?
Bobbit.
You know, remember that bitch cut his
Give you a
nuts
sex
out?
change.
Yeah, she fucked him up. You know, they lucky they found that.
Right. I
damn
was
lady.
like, she threw it out on the freeway. Like,
Lucky
yeah.
they found that motherfucker.
Right.
You know, he said,
A
I'm
bird didn't swoop that
wonder if
joint
they
up.
really found it, or if it was just a talk. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
true.
You know what I mean?
Well, they be lying on
Right,
the media.
right. Might have just glued another something on him, old fake
Well,
something.
give them a turkey or something. I don't know. My old dog's
Give
about
him
to
a-
pass
give-
away in the back. Give him that.
Give a pig dick or something. You know, yeah, we finna slaughter that pig. Right.
Right.
You know, put that on him. But other than that, yeah, you know, brother man, everybody don't agree with everybody's motherfucking pimping. You know, right?
Right,
You know
right,
what I
right.
mean? You was raised around it too.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, I mean, and so you know what being nice can bring people.
Right.
You know what I mean? Versus being abusive.
True.
Abusive.
And like I said, it's a lot of wonderful actors out here. People could say a lot of beautiful things conveyed to the public.
Right. They be
Rain the stain.
talking loud and saying nothing. Talking out the side of their neck.
Mhm.
You know? Yeah. Talking out the side of their neck. You know? But again, Jack, you know, it's how anybody would want to be treated. I wouldn't want no motherfucker treating me in your kind.
Right. Like I said, pose a question on yourself. What if you got a female that's treating you terrible? Are you gonna be willing to stay
Stick
and
and stay,
and
right.
be quiet? Oh,
Right.
she told me to be quiet. She told me to go, go
That's
out
when-
into the store and get her
That's when-
tampons.
That's when
or
you're
something.
being a real fool.
Right.
Right? And she's, you know, and beating you all in the head and shit.
Right.
Bringing her, calling up her people, and they coming over there jumping on you.
Right.
Whooping your ass and all that kind of shit. You know, that pussy ain't worth it. You know? Yeah, that pussy ain't no good. Not to me. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
You know, fuck that. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know, I mean, you can find other, you know.
That ain't gonna be of that. But then again, it all comes down to your character. If you bring that same old, whatever kind of reaction,
Right.
you're gonna get the same
That
type
old
of
gangster shit.
right.
That old gangster shit.
So like you said, be nice, not a
Right.
sucker, nice.
Right. Trying to drag bitches like the old caveman.
Right.
days and
I've been
shit.
watching the Flintstones.
Yeah.
They did it on there.
Right, the early man. The Neanderthal man. And shit. You know, come on, man. You can't do that. You can't just do that. You know, God ain't gonna allow it to be.
Right.
That's why you're holeless now. You know, you ain't got nobody.
Right.
Nobody even want to fuck with you.
Right.
Who wants to pay you? Pay you for what?
What?
For what? Your dick don't work. You know,
It ain't all about sex.
You know, right? Yeah, shit. It's a lot about it. A whole lot about loving. A whole lot about
Right.
it is.
Eventually, it comes
You know?
down to that. Oh, come
Right.
on, baby. It's time to woo
Right.
woo.
A lot of it's love. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
affection.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, shit. But fuck that. You know, we're gonna pay you. We'll shriveled up, you know, your toes look bad and shit. You know what I mean? Your hair don't grow no more. You know what I mean? You're just like Lisa said, Snaggletooth Willie.
Snaggletooth Willie, Cypher's hand. Cyphers.
Ciphers. You know?
Male pattern baldness. I have to say, I'm glad that the Most High done blessed me to keep all my hair follicles. I ain't balding nowhere.
Me too. You know, and I'm almost 70 years old.
And I ain't knocking nobody that done lost theirs, but I'm talking about the ones that talk all that big talk.
We're not knocking.
Right.
Motherfucker just got to learn how to take care of himself.
Right.
Remember, we talk about that too.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping all them old funky ass hats on, smothers your hair, sails out, and
Right.
all that
Yep.
kind of shit. You know what I mean? You know, you just gotta let your hair breathe, let your body get some good DNA to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And some vitamin E and B and D and C.
Right.
You know, and take care of yourself. You know what I mean? And again, like I said, it ain't about nobody trying to be mean and talking shit. You know, but when you do bad comes to you.
That's true.
How about that?
That's true.
You know, when you do bad comes to you. You know, and so, you know, like I said again, you talk about hitting bitches in the head and shit and punching them on the eye. You know, and did you do this, man?
But see, this is what they'll try to run to their sensei. Oh, P, I was trying to get them corrected. They was out of bounds with me, so I had to, drop the flu flop so I don't let them know.
Yeah, flu flops. Yeah, okay, flu flops. You know, you ain't done shit. You know, you just fucked yourself.
You
up.
just drove her into the other nigga hands,
That's
essentially.
That's all. Somebody that ain't gonna, and the nigga might punch you in your motherfucking head.
Right.
You know what I mean? You call yourself trying to get her back. You know, and thinking you're gonna beat her up some more, and
right?
All that shit. This nigga might knock you the fuck all the way out. You know, and make it the girl won't have to worry about good riddance to you forever.
Right? Yeah, because see, I say this: those types may be tough guy with a woman, but when it comes to a man, it's a whole different kind of story right there.
Right. And the broad, she should hopefully. Eventually, she'll wise up, and because at the time when she's taking all that abusement, she might not know no better.
Right.
Thinks she can't do nothing because her esteem is all fucked up, and he got her all brainwashed.
Right.
That you need me and me only.
Right.
You know what I mean? Ah, fuck you, man. You know what I mean? You can't even do that. No, you can't even lick a pussy.
Let alone stick one good.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you can't even lick a pussy. You know? So, I mean, come on, Jack. You dig? I mean, just lighten up on that old beat 'em up kind of shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Lighten up on that.
Or deal with your childhood issues, because it must be stemming from something from childhood where you're acting all aggressive and things like you don't like women or something.
You don't need to tell no boys, those young cats that. Man, you need to go inside that bitch's head. Right?
Right.
Why would you want to do that? You trying to get the boy killed?
For real.
You know what I mean? Or what? What are you trying to get? What the fuck? You lucky you got as old as you did.
Right.
That's what you did. All that kind of shit. Anybody in there? What's up, good people?
People are in here, but those matzo ball people are stopping it.
Stoppers.
We gotta stop it. They're having too much dialogue where they'll start to understand. We need them to listen to Snagglepuss.
Right. They snacking on dill pickles. Talking shit.
Or those.
Right.
Dill pickles are those.
Nostradamus.
Right. Hey, but we've been on almost 50 minutes. I know, there's a lot of people that ain't probably in here.
Nobody. Couple people.
This is a couple people over
Okay.
here. But
That's good. Couple
it'll
people.
be people that catch the replay and be like, man, I missed all of it. They didn't even send me the notification. Well, you catching it. It's still entertaining. You still getting all the necessary nutrients of information that we're giving you. These is real vitamins right here.
right,
I mean,
right.
you do need actual vitamins from fruits and vegetables, but I'm talking about,
Common sense.
common sense.
Common sense.
From people that been around
And
the
how to
world to see some
communicate.
things and undid some
How to
things.
communicate and how to treat others.
Right.
How to treat others.
Right.
The world is so hateful
Mhm.
and full of, like we were just talking about a while ago. Somebody jumped in.
Golden Child, he said, salute panel. What's going
up,
down?
Yeah. Hey now. Hey brother man. I mean, that's basically
He said the show's fire.
my man. We just trying to keep it burning, in the right way. Ain't that right?
Right. Hey, and scroll up to the top. The hotline number is there. If you want to call in, if you're able to call in, you can go ahead and do that there to anybody.
That's right.
Talk about,
Anybody.
hey, Reek, old school, what do you think about this?
Right.
And
We
we'll
ready
answer it
for
the
you.
best way we possibly
We
can.
ready for you?
Right.
Yeah, we ready for you.
Even if it's, like I said, even if it's someone of a dissension. Hey, why are you talking like that? I don't like the way you guys talk.
Well, that's okay. But we ain't trying to talk wrong.
Right.
We're trying to talk right.
Right. No misdirection.
We're trying to talk right, my man. Trying to keep the world guided right.
Right.
And keep peace.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the world needs, peace. Instead of all this damnation and everybody, wanting to hurt everybody.
Right.
You see, like you said, you don't teach nobody that, like I was mentioning just a minute ago. Go upside her head.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
Just like that motherfucker. He could go upside that boy's neck. And see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
The black, blue, or green. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You don't do that
Right.
no more. You don't do that. You don't do that. That's not gonna get your pockets full.
At all.
Go upside her head. You better go hide, nigga.
Stu Wise said, "Ben about it." Hey,
Mhm.
that's what's up.
Yeah, my man. And then if you think you gotta go upside a motherfucker's head, you don't need him no way.
Right.
You don't need to be. What do you gotta? Big fight tonight. Joe Blow fighting Mary's Joe. Round 1 coming up. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's what the fuck that is. A big boxing match.
Right.
Shit, you gotta fight a woman.
Right.
You know,
Oh
what
yeah,
kind of
woman.
shit is that?
Right.
Getting in the ring with a woman.
Right. I had to check her and slap her. Did
Right.
you check her brother or her father? Did you do any of that?
And then go try to slap one of them bitches that lift weights and everything.
Slap your dentures
So
out.
go slap one of them. Beat your head off. You be smoking blow by, all right. Blowing by. Got beat up by a bitch. You know what I mean?
Because you was in the wrong.
Yeah, bitch beat you like a man.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And the bitch that you called yourself by the knock in the head, you understand, and get my money and all that old kind of shit. It could have been, you understand, the bitch didn't want to cooperate because she got one of them big weightlifting bitches.
Yeah, we in them kind of days too now.
Right. Like we said, love goes all kind of ways. Don't it?
Yeah, we're seeing it.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you jumped on the wrong bitch. This bitch is like another bitch.
That would be crazy.
Wouldn't it?
I would hate to hear that story. Like,
Wouldn't
okay, I dropped the flu flops on her, and then
Right.
she come back with her
Crying.
lover,
Her lover.
and
he
she
beat
whoop
your
you up,
motherfucking ass.
right?
Beat your motherfucking ass. You might as well go jump in the motherfucking somewhere and hide.
Mm-hmm. Tonight's news.
Yeah.
Man beat half to death
You
by
be seeing them bitches, don't you?
Yeah.
And throwing bitch shit. Man, them bitches lift more than men.
Mm.
You know that?
Yeah, I
You
don't see
seen
them.
Shit, man. You know? So you better be careful. My mom used to say that too. Be careful with what you call yourself doing.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Yeah. That's why you ride sitting in that kitchen in that room whenever you come on all by yourself all the time. Nobody in the background. And shit.
Keep it quiet in there. I'm
Yeah.
trying to hustle these little high school kids.
Yeah. Trying to confuse them.
Right.
You know.
I need someone to carry on this legacy of fallacy.
Ah, you crazy. I get mad at the child because he asks a logical question.
Right.
Are you crazy, man? You know, yeah. No, man, you couldn't be a teacher. You call yourself a player? How the fuck you gonna teach somebody something? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Right? You know, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You know?
You know what would be funny? Let's interview all the ones that you formerly had. Are they dope fiends?
Right.
Half in the crazy house?
Right.
I like to see what they really working with now.
Right.
After they done been with you, the magnificent great. Come on.
Right. Is that what he calls it?
No, I'm just saying,
Well,
man.
yeah, that's what we call it. Magnificent great. Right.
The great Houdini.
Right. Yeah, Grandpa the Great. You know? Yeah, man. We ain't trying to knock you, bro. You know who you are. You know what I mean?
You know who you are.
You know who you are. No
Not even choking on blow by.
Yeah. No.
Blowing it like it's a cigarette.
Right. In other words, old Headband Willie.
Oh, yeah, they're still around.
Okay.
They're still around.
Okay.
I'll say this. This platform promotes, his platform.
Okay.
But,
Right.
we know why.
He's still around.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, if you're about misdirection, they'll let you speak and say everything.
Now he's and that species has been in trouble too, hasn't he? Headband Willie.
Mm-hmm.
With things and
With
shit.
things.
And trying to abuse people.
Yes.
Beat them up. All that kind of shit. Headband Willie.
Like I said, you got to put fisticuffs on them, and they call the people on you too.
Right.
Oh no, they did this. I can see I'll say it like this: people who have domestics, that's true.
Right.
But if a person called them people on you, were they really?
That's bad business.
That's bad.
It's bad for you.
Right.
It's bad for you, Jack. Because, see, they can report that.
Mm-hmm.
I knew a broad that did that. Did I tell you about that?
Mm-mm.
I used to fuck around with her. She's from Ohio.
Okay.
All right? And you dig? She had, let me see, Carrie, Cedric, and what the fuck is that? Richard. She had 3 kids, right?
Yeah.
And she used to fuck with this cat, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was from Ohio, man.
Right.
I think I mentioned that to you before. I think I went on air with this. I didn't take her shit. That's when I used to spit tobacco. Remember?
Oh yeah. I remember when you was running that down. Yeah.
And remember I said how she took that motherfucker out?
Mm-hmm.
Because she used to get beat up all the time. All the time.
Mm.
And she was smart about it, though. Because every time she'd get her ass whooped, she'd go down to the police station.
Yeah.
And they'd make a, report about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, she was in the clear about all that. But, again, I tell the story over and over and over and over because this shit can happen today, tomorrow, or any motherfucking time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that shit do be happening.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't take that shit no more.
Hmm.
She knew where that motherfucker hid his pistol. he came home drunk, thinking he was gonna whoop her. She whooped him. She whooped some of them shells up in his ass. You know, whooped him to death.
Whooped him into the casket. Huh?
Yeah, whooped him to death. You know, emptied that motherfucker on him. So again, you know, and then she called herself taking a liking to me. You know, and I let the bitch know I don't give a fuck, bitch, if you was in the army killing people. You know, I ain't gonna put up with your shit. You
Right.
know what I mean? Get the fuck away from me.
Right.
You know, you
With
ain't
that
gonna
old
treat me in no
kinda
kind
shit.
of way. I ain't putting my hands on you.
Right.
You know what I mean? I know that. But you know, I do what I want to do. You know, and you ain't none of my motherfucking. You know, you just somebody call yourself liking me. You dig? You know, and
You
so,
ain't my main thing.
Right. And so, you know, and the bitch made me mad, trying to disrespect me. You know, trying to fuck around with niggas and bringing niggas right before my face and shit. And I said, oh no.
Oh, she trying to play the jealousy card.
Yeah,
Huh?
she's trying
Don't you want to get jealous?
trying to think that she was gonna hurt my feelings bad. She hurt them all right. She hurt them bad enough for me to get like Santa Claus, ball up a big wad of motherfucking tobacco up in my jaws, and I hit that bitch in her eyes with a good spit. Remember when your mama used to say, you know, you don't go to bed, Santa Claus and spit snuff in your eyes and shit. Yeah, that's what I did. And I was done with that motherfucker. I burnt her eyes up and was done. Done fucking. I didn't put my hands on her, but I put my motherfucking slob in that hoe's mouth, face. You know?
Now you know it's one of them one types. So that's not very gentlemanlike
No,
to do
it
something
wasn't.
like
It wasn't,
that.
but I didn't put my hands on her.
Right.
I didn't touch her. I didn't touch her.
Right.
You know, but ever since I was a kid, I used to get my ass whooped for spitting on people. My mama used to say, hey, quit spitting, boy. If I didn't like a motherfucker, I'd spit on him.
Damn.
You know what I mean? You know?
I bless you with this slim.
Right. I'd spit right on him. I had a little gap between my teeth and I could skeet it. Like my dad. I could, you know, like
Right.
do your tongue and shit.
If you can skeet, I can skeet too.
Yeah,
You ain't gonna like mine though.
So yeah, I hit the bitch with some Copenhagen. Bumped that motherfucker out. Remember grandmama used to chew that tobacco?
Yeah.
You know, she used to chew Garrett. I used to chew Snurf, everybody. I used to chew a little bit of snuff. You know, when I was quitting smoking and shit. You know? So again, you know, like I said, two wrongs don't make a right. But again, I didn't touch her. I didn't put my hands on her.
Right.
I didn't want to put my hands on her. You know,
I
and
ain't trying to get her comatose.
She hurt my feelings, and I wasn't gonna let the bitch shoot me.
Right.
Dig? So you know, I spit on her.
Right.
You
I think we're all allergic to lead, so
right,
you know.
right. You ain't gonna shoot me, ho.
Right.
You know what I mean? Get the fuck on. You know, I know what your MO was. You know, and she's still trying to look for me now. I asked my brother, where am I at? Don't worry about it. I ain't got no motherfucking conversation for you. You know, hello, goodbye. How's your kids? Everybody okay? Okay, fine. I don't even want none of that pussy.
You can keep it.
Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with you, man. You know.
I think women take that as the most what's the word I'm looking for? When
Offensive.
You get offensive, when you're like, I don't want any.
Right. When you
Nobody turned down this.
Oh yeah, when you that can hurt them the worst.
Yeah.
That's when you say right. Yeah. That, you know, that fucked my wife up like that. You know, she fucked around and tore my heart up, man. You know, I went out, you know, when my little girl was little.
Yeah.
I think I might have brought that up too on the story, you know. And the crazy motherfucker, man, she, you know, I was young, 21, you know, and I really wanted my marriage to work, you know, like a lot of people do.
True.
You know, and I was trying to be righteous and shit, and she didn't even give the shit a chance, man. You know, and when we split up, I told her, I said, well, you know what, you know, I know, don't get me wrong, everybody, everybody's entitled to try to start a new relationship, you know, but sometimes, You know, I mean, how the fuck you gonna jump out of the frying pan and go right back into the pan? You know what I mean? You know, it wasn't. I didn't think it was long enough. You know that our split up was,
Yeah.
you know, accurate. But that's what I thought. But
Yeah.
that ain't what she thought.
Mm-hmm.
She probably thought she needed security and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So she fucked around, man. And, you know, we wasn't even apart a year. You know, a year. She started fucking around with this other cat, right? And, you know, and, you know, it fucked with me emotionally. You dig, Rick?
Mhm.
Young and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I ain't ashamed to tell the whole
Right.
world, none of y'all.
Right.
And it hurt me. It hurt me hard.
Yeah,
you
don't
know what I
like
mean?
don't buy that that
Right,
Superman shit.
right,
It
right,
didn't
right,
phase
right,
me.
right, right. Like,
Bullshit, it happens.
like, go get another bitch from Cyprus and all that.
Right.
Man, fuck all that. That woman hurt me, man. I put a lot of time and money into that situation. Not just money, just a lot of care and my love. you
Yeah,
know?
to try to make
And,
it work.
Right, and I had a beautiful little girl. You dig? And I already knew what kind of background she was coming out of, you know,
Mhm.
and I didn't want my baby to be surrounded in that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I just tried to stick and stay and try to do all I could while we were separated and shit. But she gave me the hint right away
Mm.
that she was fucking with somebody else.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And that even hurt me worse
Mm.
when I found that out.
Mm.
You know, my mama's told me, son, don't cry, don't just dry your eyes. She'll be wanting to. That's what my mama said. Your daughter will be there. She'll be gonna come looking for you. You know what I mean? I said, yeah, okay, mama. That's why I miss my mama so much. She taught me so much about another woman.
Right.
You dig? And so, and I listened too.
Mhm.
I listened. I didn't knock him in the head. I listened. And so, sure enough, man, she fucked around, Rick. I don't know if I told the story already or not. And she fucked around and was fucking with this cat, and it didn't work out. She got pregnant by the nigga and had his child, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, and then every time I go get my daughter, you understand, you know, it would hurt me, man, to look at that other little boy that wasn't mine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and my mom used to always tell me, though, son, you didn't have nothing to do with that. Treat that boy nice.
Right,
Treat him
right,
like he's
right.
your baby, too.
Right, right.
And I would, Rick.
Right, 'cause
that was my little son, my daughter's little brother.
Yeah, sibling,
Right?
yeah.
And
He
every
ain't
time,
no-
he didn't know nothing. He
Yeah,
was just
right.
made from another nigga.
Mhm.
Okay? And every time, man, that I go get my baby, I throw my baby up in the air and shit and play with her and tickle and laugh, and I take little man and throw his ass up, her little brother,
Mhm.
and do the same. And right now, to this day, he loves me. You dig? You know, he loves the shit out of me, man. Talks good about me. You know, how you been? You know, and anyways, make a long story short, Mama was right, man. In the long run, it tore her ass up. She came in the motherfucker. One time, I went out to her house and spent the night.
Yeah.
Right? Spent the night, right? I ain't gonna lie, people. I spent the night. And I put my daughter, we put my baby to sleep, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she come waddling her ass in the room after my baby was asleep.
Right.
And right? She wanted to try to put that thing on me again.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? She tried to give me some. And I felt like vomiting. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was hurt so
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
I didn't even get no sensation. I got the fuck up. She knew something was wrong too. She started crying like a baby. You dig it?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because it just wasn't like B.B. King used to say, the thrill is gone. You dig it?
Yeah.
It was totally gone, Jeff. You know, I got up and gave my baby a hug and a kiss and
Mm-hmm.
gave her a big old squeeze and told her I'd be back to get her. And ain't been with her since.
Mm-hmm.
You dig? So you gotta be careful about how you do things,
Right.
and what you do, and the way you roll,
Right.
and how fast you roll.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the nigga that she had the youngin' with, he didn't stay either. You understand? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So you know.
You thinking the grass is green on this side, and ain't shit over there.
Right. You thought you was call yourself doing something slick, leaving me, you understand, and trying to hurt me, you know. Yeah,
You hurting yourself.
You got double hurted.
Right.
You know, yeah, fuck that shit, man.
Now Stu Wise says snuff got a spice to it, and he's cracking up.
And a sting. And a sting, Stu. And a sting. Yeah, dude. What's up, bro? Yeah. So you just gotta, there's a way to treat people.
That's
right?
true. Right.
That's all I'm saying, man. You know, I didn't grow up getting ready to try to hate that little boy. You know what I mean? Like I said, why would I want to fuck my daughter up like that? That's her little brother.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Throw a wedge in there.
I was salty. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
My heart was scorned and shit. But I said, nah, fuck that. God, just help me with this situation. What do I got to do? Besides listening to my mom. And my mom helped me. She coached me right through that shit, man. And it worked
even then, you're calling on the Most High then.
Yeah,
you
man.
know? You got to do that. Don't be misled by these people. Oh, you don't got to call God.
Nigga, you kissed the bitch's ass and all that kind of shit.
Right.
Man, fuck you. That's why, like I said, he's sitting around the dinner table with no dinner.
Right. Guess I'll eat up another one of these TV dinners.
Yeah, with no dinner. No dinner. Oh,
no dinner or no hit, no inners.
Right. No inners.
Hitting Hannah.
You're right. You see your big old Cypress hands.
Probably got calluses all over everywhere.
Right. You got guys all up in your room and shit, helping you tell your story. Fuck that shit, man. So again, man, God is so good, ain't he, Reek?
Yes, he is.
So hey, good people, just keep the Lord with you, no matter what kind of hard times you might have.
Right. Don't wait till you get all the way to the end. Like, oh my God.
Everybody has a little stumbling block of some source. We ain't perfect.
And don't call on them just when you at low times. When you up, call on them too.
All the time.
Thank you.
That's right. Just when you need him, you think.
Right.
Call him all the time. You need him all the time. I know I do. You dig?
Right.
Yes, indeedy. So we did get a few people coming in saying something.
Yeah, we did.
Well,
this them. Hey, if y'all still there, even the people catching the replay, hit the thumbs up, the thumbs up. I appreciate y'all for coming through listening to this live stream.
We sure do.
Hopefully I'll add
something that we just started out.
Right, a thumbnail where you build a come through. Wait a minute. Stu Wise said, y'all helped me through that same type of situation. I took an L and then left, and it's the same thing now.
Well, just hold on, Stewie.
Right.
You dig it? Hold on, Pippin. Just hold on and roll on and do what your heart tells you to do and do what the good. You're still gonna be blessed.
Right.
You can still meet more beautiful ladies
Most
and
definitely.
things and take care of your own.
Right.
You know what I mean? And don't be cruel to the one that may not be your own.
And this too, when you see them being evil, don't mirror it. Because you got some more evil that can top it, but you don't want to play yourself out of position by being like, oh, you're going to be like that? Look what I'm going to do now.
Fusing the fire.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Yeah, right. Don't put more wood on the fire.
Right.
Yeah, don't do that. Just do for you. Do for you.
And if you got a child out of the union, and think about them like, hey, I don't need to have be out of the equation.
Mixed up.
Right.
My brother told me that the other day. He said, man, go on to the park and do you. Sit on the bench, you motherfuckers is moving and walking. You meet all kind of people.
Right.
And you do. So just get on out, bro. Get on out and mingle.
Right.
And keep yourself together. Stay healthy. The good Lord send you some good company.
Right.
You dig? You
Simple
dig?
thing about being nice. It's nice weather we're having.
Right.
It's good that we out. There ain't no
Right.
lockdown.
Thank the
You
Lord.
know,
Thank
things
you.
like that.
Be
Nice.
Be grateful.
Not no line, not no spill. See
Right.
that's why a lot of females be turned off. Like, here he come with that same old tired ass line
Right.
that the last 5 other dudes try to use on me. No.
I called a little girl called me yesterday on the telephone.
Yeah.
From North Carolina, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could tell she was a youngster, and I was. She said, "Hi, Mr. H." I said, "Hey, how you doing?" And a lot of times when people call, you just blow them off when they're trying to do something that you ain't interested in.
Right.
But she sounded so nice the way she sounded, right? You remember when I said be nice? You got to be nice,
Mm-hmm.
And so she said, I was just calling you to let you know about our insurance benefits and see if you can qualify for. I said, look here, baby, let me tell you something. I said, they called me before, and I don't mean to sound hasty to you, sweetie. I said, but I'm really not interested, but I'll talk to you in a minute. She said, yeah, because we're being monitored. You don't have to talk if you don't want to. And the way she broke her little self down.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I said, you sound like a sweetheart. I said, and again, and guess what, sweetie? I said, I'm not trying to run no game on you when I say you sound like a sweetheart. And I said, that's just part of my conversation. And she started laughing and smiling and being happy.
Right.
I don't know who talks to her shitty or what. And I said, I got a daughter, and my baby had already told me about some extra insurance and this and that. So I might as well cut through the chase and tell you, babe. I said, I don't think I'm old enough yet. And she said, let me see, you right, Mr. H. She said, you're not. And I said, so yeah, that's why I'm glad I let you know, and again, I appreciate your call, and you can call me back if it's a good Lord's will, within the next time, when I get a little older, if it's a good Lord's will, just try me again. All right, darling? She said, oh yeah, I said, even though I know we're being monitored, but they can monitor this and monitor that.
Right.
I hope I ain't getting you into nothing by calling you darling and sweetheart.
Right.
And she said, oh no, that's fine. That's just like a daddy. And I said, okay, baby, because that's just a habit for me. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to cut no date with you or nothing, because I know you're a young girl, a young little lady. And she said, oh yeah, you're so nice, and I said, now you take it easy and God bless you and you have a good, she said, and you too. And she said, it was nice talking to you. So I just went on, you dig, and was just being myself. You dig? When, hey, babe, why don't you give me a call after hours? And we can go have some Turkish coffee.
Hey, and with that being said, we out of here.
Yeah.
Catch us again at a different time, different hour.
Yeah, God bless all y'all.
Right.
Take it easy and call back.
All right, man.